Welcome, Hornets, to the January 31st edition of SHS Today. First up, Cody Stedman gives us a business buzz on the Thrive Wellness Center. Next, Faith Pearson shines a light on the stigma around mental health at Saline. All of this and more on this winter episode of SHS Today.
What's going on, Saline? Welcome back to the show. I'm Noah GreenLeaf.
And I'm Dorr. We hope you are doing well mentally and physically, as both are equally important, which we will dive into later. But for now, let's get started by giving you a heads up about events going on in the Saline community.
On Friday of this week, the St. Olaf College Band is coming to Saline High School. They will be performing at 7 p.m. in the auditorium for their 2024 winter tour. Tickets are $10 at the door or online, but admission is free for students and educators. We hope you stop in to listen to their tunes.
Music can really bring people together, and according to Johns Hopkins Medicine, it can also do wonders for your well-being.
There are many different things you could do to improve your overall health. One way is by reaching out to a business in Saline called the Thrive Wellness Center.
Cody Stedman shows us how this company is thriving in the first business buzz of the new year.
Thrive Wellness Center has been a staple in the Saline community. But how has this place helped Saline students? I talked with the owner to see how that is in this segment of Business Buzz. Thrive Wellness Center, a local business off of Industrial Drive here in Saline, has helped many residents to increase their physical health through supplementary means. However, in a recent poll done by SHS Today, over 98% of students have yet to go to Thrive, let alone heard of it. So, let's dive into the details. What exactly is Thrive Wellness Center?
Thrive Wellness Center is my clinic in Saline. It is a wellness center, and we mostly focus on clinical nutrition, helping people improve their health through not only dietary change, but the use of supplements and herbs. I'm a chiropractor, so we do some amount of chiropractic adjustments in the office as well. And then we additionally offer some services like infrared sauna, we have detox foot baths, and we have a large variety of products that people can purchase.
Dr. Shannon Rosnay, a Michigan State University and Logan University graduate, has had a generous amount of experience with dietary needs while also providing local natural essentials.
And just in the general student population, I helped everyone, or lots of people with all kinds of conditions. I would say lack of energy and fatigue is probably the number one thing that I see in all of my patients, and it certainly affects the teenage population as well.
And as this business continues to thrive, no pun intended, surely it'll have a high impact on students across the state of Michigan as the years go on. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Cody Stedman. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Cody, for shining a spotlight on a helpful business not all may know about.
I hope to see them really thrive in the future.
Come on, Noah, we did that already. The Sweetheart Dance is coming up on February 9th. Tickets are online now for $10. The dance is formal casual, and all attending must be SHS students. Make sure to buy those tickets and have a blast at the dance.
Mental health can be very difficult to talk about, especially with the negative connotations around things like depression or anxiety. So it's always nice when someone tells you why you belong.
This next story we have for you is a combination of multiple people sharing their feelings in the hopes to beat the stigma around mental health.
Faith Pearson has brought them together to prove that there is strength in talking about how you feel.
You walk the halls of this school every day. Every person you pass is battling a storm you know nothing about. More than half of people with mental illness don't reach out for help due to concerns about being treated differently.
So you feel like you have to pick and choose who you speak freely with?
100%. Because when I tried to tell my parents I believe that I have anxiety, they immediately shot me down and went, "No, you don't."
Whenever anyone asks me how I feel, I tell them that I'm fine because I don't make my problems other people's problems.
I'm always impressed at the armor people put on to come into school sometimes. A lot of times you feel alone. The feeling is taking over versus the reality. You're not alone. You know, millions of people suffer from depression and anxiety.
There's a stigma around talking about mental health that's kind of very negative.
Depression is usually depicted as it looks sad. For me, it goes even more beyond that.
I would say that can be described like a pit. Makes you feel like you can't escape it.
There's days where I'll just get so upset and I don't know why, but I'll get like so upset I feel like physically sick and I just don't know what to do.
I'm Faith, a student at Saline High School, but more importantly, I'm a human who struggles with her mental health. I believe that talking about how we feel is never something to be ashamed of, but something that can bring us closer together. People who struggle often have minds that make them forget what makes life worth living. Here at SHS Today, we wanted to give you a few reminders of some of those things. Reporting for SHS Today, I'm Faith Pearson. Back to you in the studio.
We appreciate the effort to try and break the stigma around a topic that is typically avoided.
As someone that struggles with mental health, it's comforting to hear stories that I can relate to, so I know that I'm not alone. School and life in general puts a lot of pressure on students nowadays, but there are many resources you can use to help.
If you or someone you know is struggling, don't be afraid to reach out to a trusted adult or any of these resources for help. Remember, people care about you and what you're going through. You are never alone.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Noah GreenLeaf.
And I'm Zach Dorr. Be sure to follow @Saline Video on Instagram and YouTube for show updates and behind-the-scene content.
Tune in next week for stories on computer, business, and ASL classes.
Have a great week, Hornets.